All right, let's just get right into it. We are not pulling any punches today. We are going straight to the core of what makes you you. The invisible and, yeah, often uncensored beliefs that are secretly running your life. I'm talking about the stuff that dictates who you meet, what you experience, and how you feel about all of it. This is a framework for finally seeing that blueprint and then learning how to rewrite it.
To really get what we're talking about, you gotta start with the right mindset. Look, this isn't about gentle suggestions or feel-good affirmations. It's about a direct, powerful confrontation with the internal programming that's holding you back. It really is like that scene from Lord of the Rings. You have to be willing to stand on that bridge, look your own limiting beliefs right in the eye, and tell them with everything you've got, you shall not pass. That's the level of intensity we're bringing here.
So where do we even begin to find these beliefs if they're hidden? Well, here's the secret. They're not really that hidden at all. People are constantly broadcasting their inner world through the language they use, specifically through their metaphors. If you just learn how to listen, really listen, they will hand you the keys to their entire mind.
So what do they have in common? Well, in the source material for this explainer, these are all metaphors that the speaker uses, and they totally reveal his personal worldview. Think about it. Aviation, nuclear weapons, cats, these aren't just random things he's talking about. They are windows into how he structures his reality. And guess what? This works for everyone, including you.
You know, the belief that makes this kind of deep listening even possible, it works just like a switch. Once you truly adopt this idea that people are always revealing themselves, it's like your awareness just flips on. You start noticing things that other people are completely blind to. It's the master key that unlocks this entire process. Okay, so let's get to the core framework here, and you'll see how this all builds. Beliefs, they aren't just these passive thoughts floating around in your head. No way. They are active forces. They have a job to do, and they use 4 very specific powers to literally engineer your reality.
All right, let's break down these 4 powers. First, a belief can open or close your awareness. It acts as a gatekeeper to what you perceive, literally deciding what you see and what you completely ignore. Second, it can open or close your energy. The right belief can fill you with this incredible drive, while the wrong one will just leave you feeling drained and totally helpless. Third, it controls your access to your own skills. I mean, if you believe something is impossible, your brain won't even bother trying to find the resources to do it. And fourth, and you really need to hear this one, beliefs are designed to confirm themselves.
This self-confirming power, this is by far the most dangerous and the most potent function of any belief. It creates this feedback loop where your belief system actively seeks out and creates evidence to prove itself right, trapping you in the exact same patterns over and over again. Let's look at a very raw, very real-world example of this in action. So, the person in this case study is operating from an incredibly toxic core belief. This isn't just a fleeting thought, right? This is the actual engine of his reality. It's the command that his entire perception and behavior is now going to follow.
So the very first thing this belief does is act as a filter. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that block out certain things. With that program running, his awareness is now completely closed off to any information that contradicts it. He literally will not see women who are kind or genuine. They'll either seem boring to him or he'll just look right past them. In his world, they don't even exist.
Okay, so next, his actions follow his awareness. Guided by this filter, he's subconsciously driven to select and interact only with people who fit his pre-existing model. He's seeking out women who are addicted to drama and stimulation. And let's be super clear here. He's not attracting them with magic. He is actively choosing them.
And when those relationships inevitably blow up, what happens? His original belief gets confirmed. See? I knew it. I was right all along. The loop snaps shut, the belief gets even stronger, and the whole cycle is just set to repeat, feeding on itself again and again. So the most important point is how you break this loop. You have to reframe it. The problem isn't some moral failing in other people, labeling them as heartless. The real problem is a shared behavioral pattern. Both he and the women he chooses are just moving towards whatever is the next most stimulating thing. And when you reframe it as a pattern, not some moral absolute, you take away its power. It opens the door for change. You stop being a victim of the loop, and you start becoming its architect.
And this idea leads us to a powerful new role you can step into. Once you can see and reframe these loops, you can stop being a product of your circumstances and start becoming the architect of them. You become your own coincidence engineer.
Think about it. The coincidences in your life,
The same type of person you keep meeting, the same situations you keep finding yourself in, they are not random. Not at all. They are the direct result of the reality your beliefs are engineering. And that means you have the power to change the design.
Now, it is really important to be clear about the rules here. This is psychology, not physics. You can't just believe you can fly and then jump off a building. That's not how this works. This power operates in the realm of emotion, influence, perception, and your own mind. And in that realm, believe me, it is incredibly powerful.
Okay, that's enough theory. Let's get practical. Here is a concrete drill you can use to start re-engineering your own reality right now. It's all about recalibrating the radar that you use to navigate your social world. First things first, you have to understand the mechanism. This is not some mystical law of attraction. It's a law of awareness. You don't magically draw people to you. It's just that your own unexamined, painful programs make you completely blind to the warning signs in other people who are running from the exact same painful place.
So here's the drill. It's a 3-step process. Step 1, you have to get brutally honest and see your own painful patterns and programs. Step 2, once you see them clearly in yourself, you'll start to recognize those exact same patterns in other people. It'll be like they're glowing in the dark. And step 3 is simple, but it is not easy. When you see it, you screen them out. You don't engage, you don't get near them, you just walk away.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to really think about. Take a hard look at the recurring patterns in your own life. The good, the bad, all of it. What coincidences keep showing up for you? And more importantly, what core beliefs are the invisible engineers building that reality for you, day in and day out?